Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Right now we're the hopeful elect. The true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the book of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. The true Hebrew Israelites are the so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, as well as you Israelite foreigners who may look like the other nations but believe this truth because the Israelites have been scattered. This is going to be a video lesson. Yeah, you see, as you may see on the screen, the fourth industrial revolution, the advancement of technology in these end times, the end of Esau Edom's rulership. And you can see through the four industrial revolutions. First, it says the steam around 1700s. Second, electricity around the 1800s. Third, computing. You see like the iPhones and stuff. And it's the 1990s roughly, which is this is a rough chart, very basic. And then the fourth industrial revolution, which goes with what the MOTB, this central bank digital currency microchip technology, which is the future based on the scriptures, because it's the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He's gonna use Esau to bring out to roll out this new technology. Which I have an article to back this up, and then I'll get into the scriptures, because we can relate the scriptures to or relate today's events to the scriptures to show you the scriptures are about to be fulfilled. This is an article, Atlantic Council Central Bank Digital Currency Tracker. And so right now you can use it. You can use things like a dollar, like a paper dollar, paper currency, paper money. But soon that's all going to go out the window, and it's going to be a whole digital electronic system with what the microchip. That's the future of the whole world, but it'll only be for a very short period of time. We don't know the exact day, but we know it'll be a short period of time. Because the kingdom of heaven has to play out Babylon, America has to be destroyed by nuclear fire, be a desert, and the Israelites, and Yahweh Shai take the place on the throne. So let me get to let me read the article. What is a central bank digital currency? Or CBDC, that's what it stands for. A CBDC is virtual money backed and issued by a central bank. As money and payments have become more digital, the world's central banks have realized that they need to provide a public option or let the future of money pass them by. And that's what it always is. This is the future. This new phone, this new thing comes out, this is the future. And and there's nothing you can seem like you can do to stop it. That's because the Most High is controlling this. So that Revelation 3:10, Revelation 13:16 is just another part of the scriptures that need to be fulfilled. So let's look at where we are in this central bank digital currency, this digital the digital money transactions in business. Under key findings, this is last updated May 2024, so that's recently. 134 countries and currency unions representing 98% of global GDP are exploring a CBDC. So 134 countries in currency unions, it says. So that's you may have not known that. But now you know. And in May 2020, that number was only 35. So in 4 years, it went up 99. So imagine and it could move up. It could move up to everybody within 1 or 2 years, and this whole thing could happen quick within the next month, next 2 months, 3 months, maybe even under a month. It could be 20, 30 days. That's why we have to be prepared and make sure we're always praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and praising Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the true names to be delivered to be delivered and for this place to be destroyed and for the kingdom of heaven to be established on the earth. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's kingdom where the Israelites will reign. Currently 68 countries are in the advanced phase of exploration, development, pilot, or launch. 19 of the group of 20 countries are now in the advanced stages of CBDC development. 3 countries have fully launched a CBDC. The Bahamas, Jamaica, and Nigeria. There is a new high of 36 ongoing CBDC pilots, including the digital euro. Progress on the retail CBDC is stalled in the U.S., so I'm just reading down through the list of, this is basically CBDC news. So taking a look at all these countries, like we read Bahamas and Jamaica in a currency with the digital euro, European Central Bank. So you see where these different continents or countries are at in the CBDC. Which looking at this, because we're getting closer to the MOTB, the RFID microchip. I'll read a couple more. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, the founding members of BRICS, which you may have heard about, are in the pilot phase of the CBDC exploration. Several of the new members, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and the UAE, and we know Iran and Russia are together according to Ezekiel 38. Iran is known as Persia. Russia is Gog and Magog, are also exploring cross-border wholesale CBDCs. Since last year, BRICS has actively promoted developing an alternate payments system to the dollar. So there's a new system in town, and it's a digital system. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the resulting G7 sanctions response, wholesale CBDC developments have doubled. There are currently 13 cross-border wholesale CBDC projects, including mBridge, which connects China, Thailand, the UAE, and Hong Kong, and will enter a new phase, expanding to 11 more countries this year. And I guess this is the last one, so I'll read it. As the largest CBDC pilot in the world, China's digital yuan reaches 260 million wallets across 25 cities. So now you have have a look at the world globally, how this digital currency is pressing. This is the future. But we don't have to worry about this because we know it's all part of the scriptures. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Patience goes into suffering. The men of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the elect, suffer in this truth. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And so what does this go with? Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. So the main thing, not falling out this truth, continuing in the faith. Those who fell out the truth, they're gonna take that chip in that fourth industrial revolution. They're gonna be a part of that. What is the hour of temptation? That goes directly with the microchip, the mark of the beast during the time of Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30:7, which is the time where all hell will break loose. Daniel's 12:1, and so on. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So that time when the chip is out, and it's going to be global, as we'll read, which shall come upon all the world. So the chip, the fourth industrial revolution, with this chip, the mark of the beast, is going to be global in all these different countries across the globe, to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see this? They got it with the globe. Actually, that's not really a globe, but here, this is the one I was looking for. But it kind of looks like it's the globe. This is Revelation 3:10 with the chip. They just aren't showing you the chip in this picture. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. This mark is the RFID chip, known as the charagma. And it's going to be physically inserted into these people that aren't of the elect, because the elect won't take that microchip. The elect will walk in righteousness, in this truth, in patience, endure until the end, and be delivered, without taking this mark even unto death. But many people will receive this charagma, this chip, during the hour of temptation, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. So it's attached to a digital currency, which is why we were looking at the CBDCs, the central bank digital currencies, because it's just more steps closer to the fulfillment of the system, which can be laid out for the fulfillment of the scripture. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you won't be able to participate in this society, buy anything, go to the store without taking that chip. So it is going to be a rough time, a rough road, but it'll be worth it at the end for the elect. Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. The fire is America on fire. We know as Babylon the Great, this whore, that these certain nations, like certain European nations in Russia and Iran, or two more examples, in other countries, are going to shoot missiles on this place, and it's going to be burned with fire. And the elect are going to be in the chariot, the so-called UFO, looking down at the destruction, and this is what this verse is going into. And the destruction is going to happen right after the chip is on the scene. So that's when you know the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back with the holy angels, and the destruction of Babylon is nigh, which will be what's after that, the kingdom of heaven. And I saw as where a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast. Who's them that had gotten the victory? Is the elect of Israel. And over his image and over his mark, that mark we just read about, Revelation 13 and 16 and 17. so the elect won't take the microchip no matter what. And over the number of his name, so you don't have to worry about them putting it in you into sleep, because we read them that have gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark. So you don't have to worry about it. If you're of the elect, then you're good. But that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It's going to be tough, but yeah, I'll keep reading it. Over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. So again, the elect sitting in a chariot after being beamed up, delivered, saved by Yahweh Shai when he comes back with the holy angels, and looking down at the destruction of America in the safe place in the chambers, the UFOs, or the ships, the chariots. And you're gonna see the destruction, that fire, and those who take the chip are gonna be in that fire. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which we read about the mark, that the charagma, that ship, in the hour of temptation, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashmi Shai, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, which is from those missiles. So this is the missiles hitting Babylon the Great, that fire and brimstone. In the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb Yahweh Shai. So when the Lord Yahweh Shai and the angels return, they're even going to be shooting laser beams at those who take the sea hip. And so if you take that ship, the Son of the Most High Yahweh Shai is gonna be against you, even if you're Israelite. So it's not just all about Israel, Israel, Israel. If you take that ship, then the Son of the Most High is going to be against you. The salvation is for the elect of Israel. It's all about the elect of Israel, and only the elect of Israel. The rest of the Israelites who are in this fire will come back in the kingdom later. And the heathen are destined for slavery for that 1,000-year period, but that's a different lesson. And so if you take that ship, you're in America, when America's destroyed, you're going to be in that fire. Or is it going to grab Revelation 20 and 15? And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. America from the missiles is the lake of fire, the fire and brimstone we read about, Babylon. And so if you're not of the elect in America, Babylon, then you're going to be in that lake of fire if you're still alive. And that includes those who take the chip are going to be in that destruction. In these other nations, everybody outside the elect of Israel in America is going to be destroyed by that fire. So everybody on the earth, and all the systems, these digital systems on the earth and these country systems, is set up to fulfill the words of Yahweh Bashmi Shai, to bring a war, World War III, the third woe, at the same time as the hour temptation, this microchip. So all these nations, and down to every single individual person, is being controlled to fit the words of Yahweh Bashmi Shai, whether they be a heathen in America for the destruction, Edomite, so Yahweh Shai can bring them destruction, Isaiah 63. They're an Israelite of the elect for salvation, Matthew 24 and 30. They're going to be drafted to fight World War III. So you can clearly see where the end times, and The Most High is controlling all this. Revelation chapter 9 verse 12, one woe was past, and behold there come two woes more hereafter. So World War One, the woes are each world war, and there are three woes. So we're at the time of World War III, which goes with Armageddon and the Valley of Jehoshaphat. So, and that's in the Middle East, which will be at the same time as this microchip system. So let's keep a couple more scriptures for the Charagma. Revelation chapter 16. Remember, it's going to be global. Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So those who take the chip, it says they're going to get a noisome and grievous sore, which is like a terrible cancer. We look at that word sore, Strong's G 1668, Elkos, a sore, an ulcer, a wound, especially a wound producing a discharged pus. So you're going to physically see this sign, if you will, this indicator, if you will, of those who take the chip. You're going to see it on them, this noisome, grievous sore, which is similar to the boils of Egypt, which I'll read real quick. Exodus chapter 9 verse 11, and the magician could not stand before Moses because of the boils, for the boil was upon the magicians and upon all the Egyptians. So before Moses and the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, were delivered from Egypt, you had the different the plagues that happened, and one of them was the boils, which is similar to this noisome and grievous sore. You look up a boil, someone like this, I would imagine it was much worse, and it will be much worse. On those who take to see it. And for the elect, the men of Yahweh Shai, and even the women and children of the elect of Israel, we are subject to persecution. And so if we don't take that chip, we can be persecuted and put to death for it. This is Revelation chapter 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man is the devil, shall cast some of you into prison. So some of us may be put in prisons or concentration camps, and we may be enticed to take the chip. But the elect will say no matter what, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. That doesn't literally mean 10 days. Just like the hour of temptation doesn't literally mean an hour. Like 1 hour. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. So don't worry if you get persecuted. Just trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Which is easier said than done, but it's necessary to bring these things out. Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. And I'll probably close out here. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them. I saw Israelites ruling in the kingdom, the thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. And so some of the elect will be put on guillotines and have their heads chopped off. But then it's going to be the kingdom time to rule, to rest for the Israelites. Time to put kick these heathens in the rear end. But some of us will be beheaded on this side, and I wouldn't be surprised if they say take this chip, or we'll chop your head off. So you got to be prepared to make that decision of chopping your head off. So with that, I hope that was edifying. I'll give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kokodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone of our will. Shalom to the elect.